It's no secret how popular Venice is. In fact, St. Mark's Square is probably the most touristed site in the world. Even before Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez brought their entourage of billionaires to the island, thousands of tourists fight for space in the square daily. They patiently stand in line to see the Doge's palace, maybe hoping to catch a glimpse of Elon Musk. They cram themselves into the many narrow streets of the city, slurping gelatos and gazing at gigas in the hundreds of shops. But we found the perfect area to get away from all this madness and still enjoy all the sights of Venice. And it's only about 5 to 10 minutes away by Vaporetto, the water buses, or a 20 to 25 minute walk to St. Mark's. This is the St. Elena district, and staying in this little oasis on the eastern end of the island might just change forever the way you look at Venice. If you're an older traveler who values comfort, authenticity, and peaceful surroundings, while still having easy access to Venice's highlights, this is the perfect place for you. St. Elena is a neighborhood where people actually live, raise their kids, and enjoy a somewhat more normal life than those Venetians who may still live among the chaos of St. Mark's Square. St. Elena is very well connected to the rest of Venice. If you arrive at the St. Lucia train station, simply take Vaporetto Line 5.1 and you'll be on your way. It's also about a 30-minute ride from the Piazzale Roma, where you may have arrived by car or bus. The best part is that you'll actually get a seat on the Vaporetto because you're starting from the end of the line. Accommodation. The place to stay in St. Elena is the IHG Hotel Indigo, which is a converted 1930s convent. The hotel is modern, comfortable, and perfectly suited for travelers who want quality without the congestion of St. Marco hotels. A quick check with Booking.com showed that the hotel is about the same price or a little less than comparable four-star hotels in the city center. But the relaxation factor makes the hotel a better choice, especially for older travelers. I checked Airbnb, and they show a number of offerings in the neighborhood as well. It's so easy to get to the Indigo from the Vaporetto stop. You just get off the boat and walk about 5 minutes through this little park, and voila, the hotel is right there. And when you want to go visit the highlights of Venice, you just hop on the 5.1 or 5.2 Vaporetto, or walk along the water walkway into the center. That's only about 25 minutes or so, and that's what Tanya and I usually did during our 6-day stay in Venice. Part of your walk is through parks and gardens, and it was really fun. Authentic local dining. This is where staying in St. Elena really shines. There are a couple of very good restaurants near the hotel. They're family-run and serve authentic Venetian cuisine at reasonable prices. You don't have to worry about getting mediocre food at sometimes outrageous prices that you might encounter in the heart of Venice. You won't find the ubiquitous tourist menus here, with items shown in various languages. Just locals enjoying their neighborhood spots. One favorite for us was a place called Pompo that served some really interesting dishes. A short 10-minute walk further, and you come across the main neighborhood adjacent to the Arsenal, where there are a number of good eating choices. A couple to check out include Salvatierra or Navodi. There's something more personal when you dine in local neighborhoods like this, where the staff recognizes you from previous visits and welcomes you at least a little bit differently than if you were just coming for one visit. Or at least we like to think so. Activities in green spaces. St. Elena offers something that's rare in Venice, actual green space. The Parco della Remembranza is perfect for morning walks or an afternoon rest. Every day, Tanya and I would walk through the park on our way to or from the Plaza San Marco and just feel at home. Moms with their children or older residents just out taking a walk gives you a feel for a simpler, less touristy Venice. Day trip strategy. After breakfast at the hotel, our strategy was to walk to St. Mark's or perhaps another Venice landmark and try to get there before the crowds arrive. Now, this was sometimes easier said than done, but it was our plan. On another day, it was easy to take the Vaporetto close to the hotel to Murano or Burano to check out those interesting destinations. Then we'd head back to the peaceful base at the hotel for a late afternoon nap before heading out again in the evening for dinner. This was a very doable pattern that let us get a great feel for Venice while still being relaxing. And so ends our 6-day trip to Venice. Tanya, did it meet your expectations?
Oh, it exceeded it.
Really?
I love Venice. I love Venice.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give it?
20.
Oh, a 20. 20. And
I love it.
And actually, the crowds weren't too bad. Down by the Piazza San Marco, as always, there's lots and lots of people. And after a while, the crowds can get a little tiring. But overall,
And the food was wonderful.
The food was wonderful.
We ate in our neighborhood, so
Yeah.
it was
Yeah,
not tourist.
with an occasional pizza down an alleyway.
Yeah.
So anyway, here we are. We're at the San Lucia train station, getting ready to take our train today to Brescia. So we're really looking forward to that. So there you have it. If you're planning a trip to Venice, consider this peaceful alternative of staying in St. Elena. Now, what you'll give up is the non-stop activity of tourists bustling about the main center of Venice. You'll miss the crowds of 20-somethings jostling on the bridge with their selfie sticks, try to get that perfect Instagram photo of the Bridge of Sighs. But what you'll gain is a much more relaxing and somewhat genuine experience of an actual Venice neighborhood. Yes, people still actually live here. And it will give you a small opportunity to chat in a more relaxed way with the locals. Try it and see what you think. Well, that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.